Hi guys, Dorota Palicka, International Nail Artist and Educator here, and today we are gonna be playing with some chrome nail art. I always love how it turns out. Have a preview of it in here. Nothing complicated, but it looks fantastic and I hope you really enjoy watching this tutorial. If you do, let me know in the comments below what else you would like to see it on this channel, as we're here with you every Monday, Wednesday and Saturday for some education video with the nail art, and Sunday on some random stuff. So let's start. I thought it would be actually really nice to combine two of my favorite Aurora pigments, like to create this frozen look, really delicate, something what clients are gonna really love. So to create this design, you want to paint your chips white, but it also looks amazing on pink and pastel blue, so any kind of color. I have choose white, and then I'm using the High Shine No Wipe top coat over the entire tip. Like, make sure you do really apply it nice and even, with no fluffy bits and pieces or dust particles, because that will affect the way your design will look. And then give it a 60 seconds cure. Do repeat the process on the other tips, and I think we'll actually because the design is so simple and so easy, we'll paint actually on the 3 tips just to give you a different idea of this look. And if you would change the colors, it will look absolutely awesome for any time of the year, so not only for a winter. I think it will look fantastic also like for a Valentine's Day, if you would do it in pinks and red colors. Summertime, we can do it with the pastels or neons. So all sort of seasons. Okay, happy with this one. And then my first tip is ready, so we can use those liquid chrome. I'm always like shaking it nice. And the one I'm using is Aurora. Apply it in, and I love it because it gives those different colors over it, like as a bit pink and green and blue. Absolutely perfect for this frozen look. So wait for it a couple seconds to dry, and then you can start rubbing this in. Look how pretty and amazing it looks. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, and then we can repeat this step on another tip. Wait a couple seconds and then rub this in. A really easy way to apply the chromes as well, and I find it it tends to last actually better than the powder one. I also find out that like any kind of Aurora chromes are lasting much better than the color chromes. So my clients can get on really long wear on those Aurora chromes, even if they work like lots with their hands, like as a cleaners or hairdressers. It tends to last much better on their nails. Okay, this part is done. Like, you can see it, how pretty it is. And then we are gonna play with the next part. So I want to grab some blue art gel. And if you don't have those art gels, guys, like, you need to invest with them, because they last you ages. Like, I mean, I have this one for the recording like a really, really long time. And I'm mixing and using them all the time. They work almost like a printer, where you need just a few colors to create any color you like. Okay, so here I'm just taking a scoop of white as well, and I'm adding it to my blue. Okay, mix it well, and we have created a nice and pastel-y blue out of it. Here even lighter, and then I also want to keep my white in here as well, because I like to do different kind of things with the same products. D-liner brush, because it gets you to do a really nice and fine lines. And guys, I have read some of the comments on the channel, like that some of you have invested in those products and brushes and can notice like an absolutely amazing difference in the quality of their work. I'm really happy to read that, and it does really make a huge difference if you've got the right tools. Okay, I'm just painting kind of swirly almost shapes on my design, and look how nicely the brush bends to create those swirly parts. So the next one can go opposite direction. There we are. And then once we have created that, I want to start adding those kind of frosty look. So in this empty space, I'm gonna press like and give it a little shake to create like a bit more bulky thing. Then prolong it. Pick up a small scoop on my brush and just start dragging like almost like a wee frozen branches in there. Okay, we can create one in here as well. Then prolong it. Very easy and a simple designs, and like believe or not, like my clients actually really love those simple kind of looks, especially those who do not wear like an over-the-top nail designs. Okay, and we have created another frozen branch. Then for a balance, we need to place something opposite direction. And you kind of start seeing it, once you start painting the things, you will see that you miss something in a certain place. I do not plan my designs, I kind of just design them on the go. Okay, so we have created all those branches, and now is a time to fill up the empty spaces with more swirls. Again, opposite direction. If you want, you can give it even more twist to it. Okay, and that's enough in this color. So my next thing I want to do it is something unusual. I want to use Aurora pigment and sprinkle it almost like a sugar over it. So just sprinkle my uncured product. I have never tried this before, and I thought like this will look amazing. So at the moment it's a bit messy, but it looks nice even just like this, because it's a big bling. Give it a cure, and then paint quickly something on this nail. So here I'm just gonna go more swirly, like a really long swirl. Clean my brush so it does behave a little bit better. Because if you've got the product overloading your brush, like the things are much more difficult to manage. And obviously you wouldn't get such nice and slim lines. Again, another twist. Let's prolong the swirl. Again, branches here. They do really make it look like unfrozen art. You could really get inspired from the frosted windows, like I think it is an awesome way to get the inspiration from for your nail art. I do really also like to follow the fashion, because the fashion is another way to get a really nice inspiration when it comes to your nail designs. And another one following the curl. Okay, that's enough in this color, so just repeat the process and sprinkle it with Aurora. So normally Aurora will work on the High Shine No Wipe Top Gel, and it will give you this really nice and chromy look like we've got it on the basin here, but because we have used it on the uncured product,
it will work more as a sugar kind of thing, and it will look more shimmery rather than just like a gloss chromy look. Now here I want to do it slightly different, so we are going to be playing more with the swirly parts rather than the branches. Like on really decent swirls. And then just work around it. Okay, just one branch, so the things kind of match. And then sprinkle it. I didn't apply the top coat because I thought like it will be just a waste of time. So let me just close that for a second and then grab the first tip. I removed the excess and you can see it. It looks so pretty and shiny, like you can see the shimmer going on the blue color. Absolutely amazing. Okay, our next step is, so first of all we need to cover the chrome, the liquid chrome which we have painted in here, but also we need to cover the blue design we have painted here as well. It looks absolutely amazing. And then give it a cure. Okay, this one is ready too, so remove the excess of it. It looks so nice, like really, really nice and pretty. Cover it with the top coat. And then the last one, I actually love it just the way it is like now as well. I wonder if... No, it looks cleaner and more visible if we clean the excess of it. And then you have to cure your top coat really properly so we can move on into the next step. Let me check this one. I just need to recook it. Okay, that should be ready now. Yes, it is. So I'm gonna try something new in this video, and again I didn't try it before, but I am very curious like how it will work. Now I don't want to go too white with my design. Oh, I've got something there. So I'm just grabbing a little bit of those blue color as well into my brush. And then I'm just gonna add a tiny bit more detail, like really nice and thin, on those empty spaces. And normally what I would do is I would use sugar glitter. But because the Aurora chrome looked so pretty over it, I'm gonna risk it and use the Aurora chrome. Now, before I would do it on the client, I would need to test it, like if it is gonna last and be durable enough to be applied on the client. And I'm gonna do and test that actually straight away in this video, so you can guys see it as well. And I could see it as well. If it doesn't work, the next tip, we will do it with the actual sugar. Okay, so I just filled it up with some white detail. And what will happen is, actually I need to grab a new one. This one is at the end. And I never cannot miss like an Aurora pigment, like I love it so much. So I've got always one in spare. because I would never want to run out of it. And what I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna sprinkle it over my white. And what will happen, because we've got the high shine top coat, once we remove the excess of it, the Aurora will stick to the top coat as well. So we will have to remove it. And this will be also our test to see if the product is durable enough to be applied on the client's nails, which will wash their hands and will do their daily tasks. Okay, grabbing more of the white, clean my brush so it's not overloaded with the product. And then here I can add more because we've got more of an empty space. So swirl in here and swirl in there. Also let me know, guys, if you want me to test a different kind of things on the different designs as well, like something which normally we wouldn't maybe even risk doing, but it might turn out that this is actually an awesome way of decorating someone's nails. I like to experiment with different things. Okay, and just before I do it the way I wanted to do it, I'm gonna test this one. So first of all, what I need to do it is I need to remove the excess of it. I think it will just last, just normal. It will. So what I'm gonna do it now is grab some blue scrap, which is a nail dehydrator, and it does actually also, it's strong enough to be able to remove the nail polish. And now what I'm doing is I'm just wiping it away to see if this will affect my design. If it doesn't, that's mean it will stay on the client's nails. No, I still have it. I do still really have those nice and shiny parts. So yes, we can absolutely use the chrome, Aurora chrome, over as a sugar glitter, like an absolutely amazing way. And I think because it's much thinner, it might actually last longer than the actual even sugar or any other glitters, because what is happening is like their particles are so tiny that they get like sink into the actual gel, and the gel almost encapsulated a little bit, like, and is gonna probably hold those particles even better than it will hold like on larger parts of the glitters. So I will probably wear it on my nails as well to see it how long it would last and test it on some of my clients. I'm also quite curious to see if you have tried this technique as well and if it did work for you too. So if it does, let me know, guys, either in the comments of this video, or we've got some nice group on a Facebook where you can share your work if you didn't join it in. I might actually give you the link in a comment of this video as well. So sprinkle it. And of course, we do not have to top coat that. So the part of the design which is top coated is our chrome, the actual chrome, the mirror look. And then the blue parts and then the white parts are gonna be sugared with some chrome, which I think is absolutely amazing. So let me place this one in here. Yeah, this looks so much better than the one which is just top coated with no extra sugaring over it. Then this one should be ready as well. It is. Absolutely amazing, like really beautiful. It's actually more beautiful than I even expected it, especially for the matter that we can sugar with Aurora. I'm gonna lift that up for you, and like so you can guys see it. They look absolutely amazing, and look at this blink and sparkles, almost like from the magical frozen Wonderland. That's how we would say it. Anyway, guys, I hope you have really enjoyed it. If you do not have Aurora pigments, just grab it from our website, and I'm sending you huge glittery hugs. Bye!